I was going to start in hoops. I think I'm going to pivot out. This just came across the old timeline.
I see what you did there.
And July 20th, mark this day on your calendars, gentlemen. I don't know what you have planned for July 20th. I just put it on my old iPhone.
You got it on the calendar? You got calendar updates?
Oh, yeah, you have to as a dad.
Really? Is that what I have to look forward to?
Well, you don't have to look forward to anything. Don't have kids.
Probably eventually.
Yeah.
Probably eventually. Probably.
You sure?
Maybe one day.
You sure you want that?
I gotta trick someone. Gotta trick someone into loving me.
I would actually argue they're going to trick you into thinking you want to do that.
That could happen.
Yes, you do need to use the calendar.
I am gullible.
There's a lot of appointments and sports stuff, and then your life, and then your wife's life. I mean, it's insane. So yes, mark it on your calendar. Netflix is announced that they're streaming a boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yuck.
Dude, I'll probably watch it.
Mike Tyson's going to fight?
Yeah. Well, I've had this long, probably dumb take since college where I think after he's in his late 50s, early 60s?
I think he's like 54.
He's not 54. He is not the same age as my parents. There's no
You're right.
way.
Your parents are 54?
In that age range?
You're right. He's 57.
Oh, my God.
How he's still pre-60. Okay.
That shocks me.
So you thought he was 60. You thought he was like sub 50 almost, is what it sounds like.
No, I thought late 50s.
I thought he was 50 or near it doing the Hangover movie. I'm kind of shocked that he's this young still.
Yeah. 57 seemed... I thought he was like 59.
Well, all his boxing
63.
stuff came when he was 22 and 24.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, well before I was alive. But I do think that I could take a punch from Mike Tyson. I think this is a perfect move by Jake Paul.
What?
And I think he'll dominate. What?
No, you can't drop that in there.
What are you talking about?
He's
He's 57.
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
No, have you seen like he's done some speed bag stuff and he's put it on a socials?
I'm not saying I could beat him in a boxing match.
I know you're
Far
not,
from that.
but you could take a punch. He could punch you in the face as hard as he wants one time, and you're gonna hurt, but you're gonna not be knocked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might be like concussed. I'll be okay. I think I beat a 10 count.
Will, this is, and I'm not questioning you. This is I'm giving that guy more credit thing. This is, to me, the equivalent of Joe Fisher. I could easily run a sub 5.27 for him.
And here's the thing.
And maybe you can.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you. It is stupid.
You can take a punch from Tyson even at 57.
He's older. He's not in that good of shape. I mean, I know when he fought, his name, right during COVID, the other old fighter, he came back and he got in decent shape. I saw him punch that guy on the airplane, and that dude, like, obviously it hurt the guy, but he wasn't knocked out, and he had 3 clean shots. It's like, it would hurt a lot.
But if you line you up, we tie your arms behind your back, you're standing. Well, that'd be difficult because he's short. But we said, Tyson, let it fly, buddy. He said he can deal with it. And he let it fly. You think you're just like your head's cocking back, or maybe you drop to a knee for a second and then you're fine.
See, but that's where it's weird because you don't need that much pressure, and if you hit someone in the right spot, you can knock someone out with their hands tied behind their back. And so I do probably agree that he can knock me out in that situation. The scenario that I've concocted in my brain is...
Yeah, walk me through that.
We'd have to be, like, in the ring. I get to have my hands up. I'm not going to hit him. I have to do my best to try to avoid his punches.
Sure.
And so then he gets a shot in.
This is so ridiculous.
And it's not like the most clean shot of all time. And I'm able to like duck it enough and move enough that it doesn't hit me right on the button or the temple. And if I do this, like, I'll get hurt. I might even fall, but I'll be able to beat the 10 count.
Oh my God.
And then he'll love me and we'll go like get steak or something.
Oh, so you've gone from fighting him.
I'm not fighting it. No, I'm not fighting him. I'm just not getting knocked out.
Okay.
Because I don't think I last a round. Like, I'm not getting in nice and close and we're throwing blow for blow. He would destroy me, but I think it would take 2 punches to knock me out.
Well, what is this? Okay, so who benefits more from this, Tyson or Paul?
Paul.
And who suffers more from this?
Tyson.
Really?
I think right now.
I think it's Tyson too.
Right
what else
now,
does he have
what's Paul, 25? Is he even that old?
26. I think him and I are around the same
and
age.
he wants to be taken seriously. And look, his box office numbers suggest people are interested. They are wondering how real it is.
He's like the number one boxer, like when it comes to money, right?
He probably is with pay-per-view purchases, yes.
Like I think maybe Fury beats him money-wise, but
doesn't this bring
much.
him to a bigger audience, though?
No, his audience.
Does
his
it bring
audience
Paul
is
to a
bigger
bigger
than
audience?
Tyson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
I
far
think
as
it
like
does.
sports fans and boxing, and
Yeah.
he's got 20-year-olds watching it, but now he's gonna have 40-year-olds watching
I
him
think
as well.
I think he was getting those eyeballs after the Nate Robinson knockout.
Which
And
is ridiculous that we gave that any credit. It's like, I've seen Nate Robinson in person. He's as tall as Schultze.
Right.
Which, no offense, Schultze,
None taken.
but also he never was a boxer.
But that's the beauty of Jake is Jake was never an athlete. He was a Disney Channel Vine star.
But he's a big dude.
Right, but
He's not small.
And he was a former wrestler, but then he takes this Nate Robinson fight. He wins that, knocks him out.
Okay.
Then he takes Ben Askren. He takes Tyron Woodley, and he goes a couple times with Woodley. Then he goes with Diaz. That's the perfect scenario for him because he fights these people who are old, over the hill, or in Nate Robinson's case, never fought. But it's enough to where people get intrigue. Everyone hates Jake. Everyone hates Jake and wants to see him get knocked out.
I don't think that's true. I don't think you can be that famous with everybody hating you. I think you're polarizing.
I think you can, especially in this country. Are you kidding me?
I don't. The Pauls are not well liked. Maybe if you skew younger, like you get into the teenage kids, maybe early 20s is where you're going to be like, oh, Jake and Logan Paul, they're the man.
Yeah.
But he's polarizing. He gets eyeballs on. This is such a bigger deal for Tyson because it keeps him in the limelight just a little bit longer. And Tyson's also the perfect. Basketball has this issue too, where like everyone has a highlight tape now. Like the other day I was on Twitter and I saw an Andre Miller highlight. It was like, this guy would give you 40 today. And all the 20 to 15-year-old kids are commenting on there like, this guy's amazing. He's incredible. Whoa, look at what this guy can do. And it's like, dude, Andre Miller was a slightly above average player. Like he was a starter. He was good, but he wasn't anything crazy. Mike Tyson, obviously, when he had his run, he was dominant. But if you talk into any pure boxing, like aficionado, guys who are watching boxing all the time, Mike Tyson's not the best champion.
Well, I don't think anybody realistically believes that.
Right. But when you have these young kids and they see all his old crazy knockouts, sometimes they can fall for that and they go, oh, Mike Tyson, larger than life. And then a lot of people my generation, we remember him hangover after. Most guys, if you don't really do any looking into Mike Tyson,
You've
don't
never
realize
made me feel older
how
than saying that
bad.
out loud. I remember him from The Hangover. Like,
Yeah,
oh
that's my first memory of
God.
Mike Tyson.
It's not like 04, 05 now. God.
No, that was like 09.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Me and
after
my
high
wife
school,
went and
yeah.
saw that in college. People when Anthony Tyson would kill you faster than a hippo would kill Will Darkins. Because Will Darkins, former fullback of Oregon State football, famously said on air, if he was encountering a hippo, he would kill the hippo. Hippos kill more people a year than like great white sharks.
Well, again, that's the beauty of the animal.
There's
and
something
the
about
Mike
you football
Tyson thing.
players, and you guys have to be
We have
crazy.
irrational, yeah.
You guys have to be stupid's
irrational
not the right term, but you guys have to have a thing in your brain that's not functioning right to do it after a certain point, and you all seemingly have it.
Boxers too.
Well,
Well,
but that's
boxing's it's kind of a different lifestyle, but you guys, I don't know what it is. It's because you did sled drills in the August, afternoons. I don't know what, but you guys have this weird take that like you could just do and conquer all these things. Somebody else saying in a show with Schultz on it, I didn't expect the worst take of hour one to come from Ortner, and I'm confident saying that it won't be topped because it's so molten hot surface of the sun bad. That's from Jordan.
Hey, look, you know what, Jordan? It's fine. I'm okay having this be my one. Everyone has a bad take. I know that the Tyson take is bad, but here's the beauty of the Tyson take. When am I ever going to have to prove it? When is Will Darkins ever going to have to fight
But that's
hippo?
what makes the take dumb.
That's what makes it funny.
And it makes it funny in not a way that you might think.
I'm okay with people laughing at me in this situation. And if this were to arise, I would gladly get in the ring and allow 1080 to film.
I disagree with you.
I would gladly do it. I
think if Tyson came to Portland and we
said
said, this guy said he could take a punch from you, I'm not saying you'd be scared, but I think you would be like, I don't really feel like getting knocked out on the internet.
I'd be okay. Look, I think I'd do
severely
it.
injure you.
No,
And, dude, you
think about how
legitimately could be
viral it
sent
would
to the
go.
hospital.
Yes, I've been to the hospital before.
You have never.
Sue comes in every day with a black eye. I'd be fine.
This could be more than a black eye. Do you not understand the actual implication of this?
I don't mean any disrespect with this. And
That's fine.
Sukanik is in jiu-jitsu. Sukanik's taking random elbows in jiu-jitsu, maybe a foot or something.
Headbutts. Yeah.
It's not a Mike Tyson clean punch to the jaw.
Well, again, remember, I'm ducking and moving. My hands are not tied behind my back.
But you act like you're quick. You think Tyson's never fast? Never
oh, no.
gone against a fast boxer?
He would smoke me. But again, like, I think like he'd come in. If I can like just do enough, it's not a clean shot. If it's not a clean shot, I'll be okay.
Hey, let me ask you guys.
I beat the 10 count.
We'll go to this. So it's Gypsy King fighting Jake Paul. No. Mike Tyson will on July 20th on Netflix. It was just announced. Who suffers more, though, from getting knocked out?
Oh, Mike Tyson.
No, Jake.
It's Mike Tyson, right?
Jake.
But what? How?
No.
Nobody. People want him to get knocked out. First of all,
right. But the reason that Jake has been able to keep doing this is even the one fight he lost.
He lost his last fight, didn't he?
No, 2 fights ago, 3 fights ago. He lost to Tommy Fury.
Yes.
But the beauty of losing to Tommy Fury is he lost in a split decision, so he can still go out and hype it up and say, it was rigged. I was fighting in the UK. I was doing this. I was doing that. You know, the beauty of boxing. I let it get to the judges, and I shouldn't. If he gets knocked out, this is all over. He has to go and be a WWE
57-year-old knocks him out. Well, I mean, that's also a nice thing to lean back on is the WWE stuff.
But is he even good enough to do that? Like
his brother is. His brother's amazing in it.
But he's never been knocked out.
No, he hasn't.
He's been in fights where he's lost. He's gone to the decision. He never got knocked out.
I can't believe I'm saying this. This has my interest. I don't care normally about all these Paul fights. I think it's awesome that he's able to build this kind of self-sustaining economy on, I'm going to fight a guy that you've heard of, but you know is not a great boxer, and people buy it. This, I will, if I'm doing nothing July 20th, I will watch this. Yes.
Dude, I'll probably tune in because it's July 20th. Other than baseball, what's going on?
Yeah.
Well, it might be on vacation.
Boxing is about marquee events, right?
Yeah.
And they do tend to schedule them kind of in the other off seasons.
Yep.
Something else is going on. Nope, let's tune into this here. There's nothing to compete against.
No.
Yeah, I'll watch it. It's a car wreck I can't turn away from.
I'll put a poll question up. Are you going to watch Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on July 20th?